They have no power. The Supreme Court has no power to direct the Speaker about proceedings on the floor of the House. They cannot do that.
They went for interpretation, and we know that the Supreme Court is mandated.
So the Supreme Court should come and say, we have declared Mr. Speaker's action unconstitutional, null and void. That is when you can. That is when you can.
Let me report. I'm in charge of this. Thank you.
Say majority. Hey, sorry.
No. They are no longer my former majority.
Former majority.
Former majority.
Speaker, okay. Based on Speaker ruling last Thursday.
But when no regulative proceedings on the floor of this House? When?
I'm running a is a speaker of Parliament.
Yes, Speaker. Obia, whether we are Chief Justice, we are President, you can't direct the Speaker the way say over the regulative proceedings. You have no authority. Supreme Court, Chief Justice, one need to me. Go and look at the Constitution. One need to me say obey my directives to the Speaker. She can't do that. She has no way. Under which article of the Constitution that she has power to direct the Speaker to run proceedings down? Cherry. One need to me. What she can only do is that after Parliament has done its work, there will be complaining. Then they will look at the Constitution and make a determination as to whether what the Speaker did was constitutional or not. And your Constitution, the Speaker has acted ultra vires outside his powers, and so it's unconstitutional. At that point, yes. That's not what is happening. She's seeking to give directives, only power. Give the Speaker directives. Only power.
Speaker really know the buy on set aside until the final.
No, I can obey say, Speaker, you are here, unconstitutional, why exceed your powers? Constitutional amount to me, sir, but my year, if you make that ruling, and yes, I'm here. Why a bit with the person you catch no reinstate them? What is the reason for reinstating them? You are directing the Speaker, you have no right. You get the difference. Chief Justice, one need to me. Would have your constitutional lawyers in Amuka said, the Chief Justice here for politics and yet the law. Because Anka where the law should not do what she has done. The Chief Justice can only get the constitutional panel, they will go into the matter, and if they find that the matter is unconstitutional, they will declare it unconstitutional. At the point they will declare it unconstitutional, then they can be banned. And yes, no, you say if you bring any soldier man who is foolhardy enough to come to the chamber, number one, who face you, when any of the first time you are facing you can see January 6th, you are facing on, and we are ready for the broad-ending number of soldiers. We face them. Like I say, but just know that in 1.5 months, MPP will be out of power. You soldier, and you come and do that, and one will come and get you. They will jail you for the rest of your life. So don't make that mistake and come here and come and do anything silly here, because you don't have no authority to be here.
Okay, thank you. So
that's what I'm saying, that they themselves know that if they come here, what will the effect? Open to be public fair. And I'm so what is the use coming here? And come and make yourself a candidate for punishment in the future. Because MPP are buying their own, we are waiting for December 7th. After them, the MPP said to say, a dialogue who decided to so we are really waiting for January 7th. There's a mama who comes.
Decided to go and bring the Speaker in their office, and the PB will be in the Chamber of Parliament. How does that strike?
First and foremost, let me thank Alfred for working so hard and conscientiously to uphold the democracy that we have. And I want to commend you to continue on that trajectory of holding all of us, I'm not talking of India, all of us accountable to the constitution of this republic. That is the only way. But I'm sure that our colleagues on the other side, the minority side, that is the MPP minority, I'm sure they have seen, like today, clearly following Mr. Speaker's ruling, which has designated as a majority, we came and rightfully have occupied our seats, waiting for Mr. Speaker to come for that business. I'm sure they had to legitimately take their seats on the minority side. I'm not sure whether that was too much for them to like sit down and wait for Mr. Speaker. But I don't speak for them. I'm sure they have the reasons why they decided to get out. But we are here ready for business. And I think that we should all be minded that it's the rule of law that is holding all of us in abeyance. And I want to say without any item of hesitation that we in the NDC side, by the grace of Allah Almighty, we've sat here today as a majority. We are going to sit there until January 7th, and I believe January 7th again we will get the requisite majority and continue. So, Alfred, we have made this again, that sitting on the majority, this will commence way up to January 7th, when we'll be sworn in again with the majority, and we'll continue.
I see. And before the MPP caucus leader, Alexander Martin walked in, some of them were also occupying the majority side with you as well.
What I know,
he should not hold himself as a member of parliament. And it gave majority in this hang parliament, majority power to the MPP to be able to pass their e-levy, to pass their VAT, to pass their things. Today, the same Supreme Court is saying that allowing these 4 MPs not to come to parliament would deprive their constituents of not getting a representation in parliament. How do you abrogate that? So there are some of the questions that now I say, one must Supreme Court and the most difficult thing now is defending the MPP policies or MPP decisions, and that's why we are here. And the problem we are facing now is we not being able to speak when it matters most. Oh, so we share Emra Yedima MPP. And now they are speaking out. When now is in any their back in IE, say you're my wage now. A bema anybody are over parliamentary from your bedroom. Put that one aside. A bema ya kabami kabiamon, Emra anything and Yemra. So the thing applies to the past. Obiya no the past. Mostly the thing applies to the future. Obiya in there. So what are you telling us? Put that one too aside. The positions of those, the status of those MPs as Nepano by Parliament, MPP parade, MPP parliamentary candle was seen of everything. For me now, almost MPP parliamentary candle. You're independent. Independent when there also what your MPP needs. Not just a trust in the confidence of Munyama Etuma. For me now for penal. For these few days, Omunya. Why don't you know Omunya? They didn't want MPP parliamentary, MPP person to represent them. They say Nipana or represent you, Omuno or MPP. Are you fair to them?
MPP after when we are independent.
Was signing form said, and that by MPP. Was signing form. The who contest here, who signing form, our electoral commission. As far back as 18 September, or signing form say, or your MPP. So how do you change this? They are controversial issues. Thank you very much.
Honorable, please, can we go this way? Honorable, a minute.
A minute, I will be please,
can we stand this way? Thank you very much. Honorable.
I make a say, no more a war, a job 600.
Work place, so now we're going to majority seats at the parliament. Almost sorry. I didn't know what any family, the people said that is the right thing because I have a tension about it.
One detention no buy. So what was this party supporters Abibu? Say NDC so support the party supporters Abibu are clashing. In the way of course party supporters Abibu parliamentary president. Our parliament is 6 o'clock. What did you go to do there? Brekra winning said there's a circular say you at 8 o'clock. What did you go to? So now one of peppies. Yeah, peppies is chow. More Ghana. We are down with that.